Have you ever looked at someone online and thought, well, of course they're successful. Look how far ahead they are. Because I do it all the time, whether it's creators I admire, business owners, coaches, filmmakers, or YouTubers. It's really easy to convince ourselves that we've missed our opportunity because we're starting too late. The truth is, I didn't start this channel when I first thought about it a number of years ago. I spent far too much time comparing myself to people who were already 5 or 10 years ahead. And I felt I wasn't ready enough. If you're looking at their highlight reel, what we forget is that we're usually comparing our chapter 1 to somebody else's chapter 12. They have a better office. Their studio is designed better. They have thousands of subscribers, professional editing. Their confidence on camera is there. Their sponsorships may be in place. So what you don't see are the hundreds of awkward videos, the years of learning, the mistakes, the pivots, and the moments where they probably wanted to quit. There are strategists and coaches whose channels I love. There are filmmakers and entrepreneurs I admire. But they've all been doing this a lot longer than I have. So of course we're not at the same place. The second thing that's really important is momentum beats confidence. Momentum beats confidence. This is a really important takeaway for me personally over the last 100 days. I used to think confidence came first. I thought one day I would magically feel ready to start. Well, that day didn't come, but the decision to take action did. And so it turns out that confidence is a side effect of that repetition. When I began this channel, thumbnails took over an hour or two. Now I've got that down. Filming got easier. Setting up the lighting, figuring out angles, setting up the script, preparing to record, filming, learning editing. Everything took longer in the start. And even learning what kind of content I enjoyed making. And that is still evolving. You don't build confidence by waiting. You build confidence by collecting evidence that you're capable. Awkwardly at first, but confidence from taking that action repeatedly. And you're allowed to pivot. I'm sure many of the creators I admire have evolved their niche, evolved their focus, evolved the topics they love to share. And that's one important thing for me because I have been evolving my brand over the last few months. And if I can let you in on a little secret, I've changed my mind about my niche at least 20 times. I thought I figured out exactly who I was, focusing on business and supporting professionals. But the health coach certification background, health and wellness is a huge part of our strategy and our effectiveness and how we build our bigger life. So I don't believe we're not allowed to pivot anymore. I believe we learn through what we love to talk about. I thought I had to figure out exactly who I was before I was allowed to begin. I don't believe that anymore. With my coaching background, I love helping clients. However, building a bigger life also involved other topics, like planners and organizational systems that I love, the creator life, how to build a channel, how to create videos, how to share your message, how to evolve, how to tell a story, how to live intentionally, travel and adventure. If you find yourself living small like I have over the last few years, I thought, where could I expand my life again? We get so busy being busy professionals that we forget about all the other things that we loved. And of course, entrepreneurship. This has been a big part of my professional career. So the one thing I've learned is you are allowed to become more yourself as you go. So if you've been waiting to start something because somebody else is already doing it better, congratulations. You've just discovered that there's a market for it. The goal isn't to catch up to anybody else. It's to keep showing up long enough to become the person you're always capable of becoming.